Hey friends, it's Byron and I'm back with a brand new video. While you're here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what, friends? We made it to the end of the road. It is the finale episode of The Real Love Boat. And you know what? I must say that I wasn't disappointed with the entire series. And if they had a second season, I would actually watch it again. It wasn't that bad. Before we jump into the winning couple, let's just talk about the show all in itself. The Princess Cruise, I've never been on the Princess Cruise. I've been on the cruise, but that one definitely looked luxurious, and that Mediterranean cruise that they did seems like one of a lifetime. So all the people that honestly got to be involved in it on the show or during the show actually won. I mean, like, I priced one of those Mediterranean cruises and they're not cheap. But anyway, let's talk about Jerry and his wife, Rebecca, I believe is her name. You guys can correct me in the comments, but honestly, I think she did a really good job. I think they really did a really good job together. I think she did most of the hosting, and maybe because Jerry just let her take the reins on it. I don't know how that dynamic went, but personally, she probably could have did it by herself, but I did like seeing them together, and since it was a show about couples, it made sense. Let's talk about the crew. The captain, and the guy and the girl. I don't remember what their roles were doing the show, but I think they did really well in trying to get the people to meet, get them to kind of like get to know different people, kind of mixing them up and putting them on dates and things like that. I think they really did a really good job at that. It kept a lot of things interesting. I think a lot of the advice that they gave them was spot on, and I really enjoyed having them there. And then, they brought some oldies but goodies back from the original show and things like that. So all in all, it was pretty good to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, did you watch The Real Love Boat? And if you did, would you watch season 2 if they were to have one? So then the other thing is this, and I know this is not going to be a long video because in the finale episode, as you saw, they pretty much, I think, tallied up like their wins or whatever it is that they accomplished before the finale night. They did which I like, they had them do how much do you know about the other person, which definitely, like, when you own one of those kind of shows, you got to kind of think about that, because I just don't understand how Daniel and Shaylin was on there from day one, and I believe they came in third, or they tied with Jordan and Kendra for like second or something, and Mike and Emily had the least amount of time, and even though he didn't know as much as she knew about him, she knew a lot about him, so she was definitely into him. And honestly, I think she really wanted to see the best in her and Marty, but in reality, I think she thought that he was too old for her. Like, he was 9 years older than her, and a lot of things that he was like ready to do, I don't think she was just ready to do that at that point in time in her life. Like, I know she probably want to settle down and have kids and get married and this, that, the other, which he's probably like ready in 1 to 2 years, and she's probably thinking, no, I want to enjoy being with you and then we can progress. Anyway, I don't know what it is, but that's kind of what I speculated, because old boy came in, they're about a year apart. And anyway, so and then they did that, and then they had the thing where the couples went out and they talked about one another, and that was the other thing. Like, they show bits and pieces, it seemed like, of their speeches to the cabin people that were there, which was okay. I don't care how they divvied it up to get the total numbers or the score. At first I was like, I kind of didn't like it, because it's like, yeah, well, did these people really know him? But you know what, they were on the ship too, and they probably seen them do a lot of things there. But anyway, I just don't know, when they knew that they had to do that, how like Emily and Mike, I don't know, they just really know how to sell themselves. And that's what I didn't think that Jordan and Kendra and I'm just jumping on because I don't even have anything good to say. But Daniel and Shailene, I was kind of disappointed because I thought that they would have presented themselves in their situations, and I would have definitely played with the hardships of when the other girl came in. Like, I would have really been selling that we are here, we already been tested through the thick and thin, and this, that, the other, la-di-dee, la-di-da. But whatever it is that Emily and Mike said won the crowd over. So in the end, I mean, you guys seen the show, and if you haven't, spoiler alert, the winners was Mike and Emily. And I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. And partly because, I don't know, I guess because of the relationship being so new, but you can't put time on things like that. And they probably was in lust with one another, that they really did know all those things. And I definitely think they do have a connection. How deep it is, I don't know. I kind of thought, like I said about Daniel and Shailene, like they went through all of the drama. They did this, they did that. Even with the argument of him saying that she wasn't mentally strong, and Bree doing this and that, the other. And I know that Jordan had some of his little kickbacks with some other girls, but old girl came in and shut it down real quick, which I don't. That's a whole different thing for me, because jealousy is something to. I don't know about it, you know, sometimes it's just not good. And anyway, it could be too much to bear. But needless to say, I did enjoy the show. That was pretty much my thoughts about it. If you guys know me, you know that I love RuPaul's Drag Race. And of course, I'm mentioning it because it will be back January 6th. And yours truly will definitely be giving his opinions about it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to be notified every time I post a video, just hit the notification bell. It's somewhere on your screen. I want you all to have a happy new year, happy holidays, whatever it is that you desire to do, work on, whatever in the new year. Just put your best foot forward at it, and I will see you guys in the new year. Good night.